Hi guys, Daniel here and welcome back to another one of my how-to videos, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a Windows 11 bootable USB flash drive. I'm going to film this as is with no screenshots or screen recordings just to show you how it would actually work in real life. So first of all, we need a flash drive that's 8 gig or more. I've got a Transcend 16 gig, so that'll work. And if you've got any files on it, make sure you back them up before. So we're going to put this in the side first of all. And you can format this now if you wish, or you can leave it till later on in the video via one of these methods. So the two methods that are going to be in this video is the official method via Microsoft and also the Rufus method, which is a USB formatting tool. Has a lot of options and it gives you a bit more control over your installation. Plus, if you're installing on an older computer like this laptop for Windows 11, you can install it without TPM support. That's Trusted Platform Module support. It isn't available on older computers, or if it's not in the CPU or a board that you plug into the motherboard. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do for the official method is to find the Windows 11 installation. So we just need to search Windows 11 download in Google on your favorite browser. Go to this website. And there's three options on this website. There's the Windows Installation Assistant. That's good if you're upgrading or just want to check if your system is supported. Second option is Windows 11 Installation Media. We'll be using that one. And the third one is the Download Windows 11 Disk ISO. In the second part of the video, we'll be using this method. But for this part, we will use the second method, Windows 11 Installation Media. Download that, and once that's downloaded we can move on. I've already downloaded it and it's called Media Creation Tool on the desktop, so I will open that up and we'll go yes to this. Now, depending on the age of your computer and internet connection speed, etc., this process may be faster or slower than this. So first of all, it's going to get a few things ready, and after that's done, it's then going to ask us some options. This normally takes a few seconds and the USB drive is still plugged in. So we need to accept a license agreement. And this method is great for if you're just built your computer and you want to install Windows 11, or you want to just start fresh with a system. And then it goes onto the next screen in a few seconds. So it's got some options here. Language and edition, use recommended settings and options. I'm just going to go yes to this just to show you next. And the next options are USB flash drive. Needs to be at least 8 gig as we mentioned before. Obviously ours is 16 gig, and an ISO file. The ISO file can be used for other things. It's up to you what you want to do, but we're going to go USB flash drive. Next, and it's just going to confirm which one we're going to use, and you can also refresh the drive list. So if you take this out, put another one in, you can also refresh the drive list. And we're going to go next. So it's going to get a few things ready again, and by that it means it's going to download the files. Once the files are verified, they're about 5 gig, it'll then flash the drive. Once the drive's been flashed, you can then use it to boot your computer via the boot menu, or you can go into the BIOS and set the USB flash drive as your primary boot option, and once Windows is installed you can take it out, and it's just handy for next time. So this will now download, and then I'll then show you the second method of how to install Windows 11 using Rufus. Welcome back to the second part of the video. So the method we're going to use now is the Rufus method, and we need to install Rufus first. So just need to open up our browser again, go to Rufus download, visit their website. And that's what the tool looks like at this time of making this video. And we just want to go to this section here, the download section, download 4.7. Obviously this might change depending when you're viewing this video. I should say that this works for Windows 10, 11 and future versions of Windows, this process. Obviously we wouldn't install Windows 10 at the moment because the support's ending. So download this tool. Once you've downloaded it, I've downloaded it to the desktop. You also need to make sure you've got the Windows 11 ISO downloaded, as I mentioned in the first part of the video. just need to go to the download Windows 11 download page. There it is in Google. And it's right at the bottom. And we want the multi-edition. And then it'll come up once you go download now. It'll then validate the request, and then the next part will ask for the language you want to use, which is obviously your choice. We can go with English United States, and then we can confirm and download. I've obviously already downloaded it. The ISO is 5 gig at the moment, and it's on the desktop there. So the next thing we need to do is open Rufus by double clicking it and accepting. I've already got it open. And then we need to select the flash drive we're using, 16 gig, this one. And then we need to select the ISO file we've literally just downloaded. There's a couple of options here. Image option, standard Windows installation or Windows to go. Just use standard Windows installation if you're unsure. And the next important option is partition scheme, MBR and GPT. And MBR is an older version, and that works with computers that are 2012 and older, or GPT is the newer version, and that's for more modern machines. If you're unsure, just go with the default. If it doesn't work, change it and try again, pretty much. And then we can go start. And this is the interesting thing about Rufus, it gives you a few more options. So the options we've got here defaultly ticked are remove requirement for 4 GB RAM, secure boot and TPM. So basically if you want to install this on an older computer like this laptop or Tower PC or whatever, and you don't have TPM or trusted platform module on the CPU or an additional board to run it on your motherboard, then select this and you'll be able to install Windows 11 without doing any funny things in the registry. Remove requirement for online account and create a local account, and there's a bunch of other options. I'll just go OK, and it's going to wipe all the data, so just make sure you've got things backed up if you've got anything on these. And it's going to delete the partitions, as you can see, and that will take a few minutes to do depending on the speed of your drive and your computer. It doesn't take too long. So guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful. There's the official way of installing Windows 11 on flash drives, and there's the Rufus way. There's probably others as well, but they're the most popular ones. Hopefully this gets your Windows 11 installed, and if you've got any questions, please ask me in the comments.